Hey guys, what's going on? Will here, Flawless Exotic Creations, coming to you guys with another video. Yes, and yet again, we still rocking and rolling. Gene Chasers. Loving this series, having so much fun digging in the series, Googling and YouTubing all the information, and even getting a lot of messages about, hey, do this, or hey, do that. And we'll look through the collection and pick this and pick that. We have a bunch recorded, try to figure out where to place them in the series and how to come about and how to roll with them, how to push them out to you guys. Really busy week this week. Doing the show Dolo this week, guys. Definitely subscribe. Definitely follow what we've been doing so far. Definitely binge watch some of the series. This weekend, guys, Audra and I are doing the Mr. and Mrs. Flawless on the 1st. We're getting married. Big step. Not really. We've been together forever, guys. So it's not that big of a deal. Well, let me not let her hear me say that. She's super excited. I can't wait to get through it. But nothing changes for us. I mean, we've been living our lives together for quite some time now. Also, if you guys want to send anything, congratulation cards or anything you guys want, stickers, whatever it may be, you can send it to our P.O. Box, actually. We have a P.O. Box 1474, Spartanburg, South Carolina, 29304 is our P.O. Box. But anyway, back to the Gene Chaser series and why you guys are here. And hey, you chose to view and listen to us here. This is going to be a series yet again for the entry level breeder going up into the intermediate level breeder, where you need a little bit of help identifying certain traits and genes, how certain genes behave with mixture with other genes, because everything what you know to be of certain genes are not always going to remain when you mix them with certain genes. You'll see genes influence other genes and erase certain traits. It erases markers and makes certain things appear. So this again is that channel that we want to, or that series we want to roll out with a bunch of series, hopefully explaining the majority of what we're recognizing as we're digging in. We've grown our collection tremendously since we started collecting. Now I think it's been 15-16 months. We're over 200 snakes. Yeah, I told Audra, yeah, we're gonna start something small, 10 snakes. Yeah, we're over 200 snakes and plenty of babies, so definitely check us out on Morph Market. Anyway, this channel and this series is where you can ask your questions, make your comments, especially about the specific genes on each series. Tell us your experience that you've had with the gene. If it's your favorite gene, if you dislike the gene, or you may like a gene until it does something you don't like with another gene. So tell us your experiences down below, comment down below. But this is the platform where all the newbie and intermediate breeders can come and speak their mind without getting attacked or blocked and this, that, and the third. Let's have a great conversation, empowering conversation, and hey, let's improve the hobby, improve the industry. So if this is the channel for you, let's roll. Boom. So here we go. We're going to jump right into it. This week's we're going to do the episode on chocolate. Actually, Tim with Morphed Out Reptiles, he's really deep in the chocolate game. You guys are going to want to go check him out. We've gotten a bunch of chocolate girls from him, and we have some from a lot of different places at this point. But you're going to want to check that chocolate gene out. We do like what it does in its single gene form. This is one of the ones where we do have a single gene. We have a single gene chocolate het clown that we can show you guys. And we understand how it gets its name. So chocolate is going to be an incomplete dominant. It's going to be a part of the spider complex. So you're going to want to kind of be careful with some of the pairings and breedings you're going to breed it to. Spider complex is going to consist of hidden gene Wama, champagne, spider, obviously, sable, spot nose, blackhead, Wookie, and chocolate. So it was first produced, chocolate was first produced or discovered in 1999. I don't have my notes with me, guys, but I believe that's accurate. It was first produced or discovered in 1999. It's a very common gene nowadays, but there's still plenty to be done with it. That's the crazy thing about the ball python hobby. There's so many genes in the hobby, in the industry, where they are legitimately different genes, but it's just like I guess almost like Morph Market's gene calculator. The more and more genes you add and the more and more genes you have to play with, the more combinations you can create. Yes, you can make a chocolate Inchi, and I'm throwing stuff out there. Yes, you can make a chocolate Inchi. Yes, you can make a 3-gene chocolate, 4-gene chocolate, 5-gene chocolate. But when you start changing one gene for another in some of those combos, it changes the whole makeup of the snake. So it almost makes things, regardless of the gene you're working with, but it makes the possibilities endless until you create something which is absolutely stunning. But again, chocolate is a very common gene, but it's plenty to be done with it. It's a color and pattern gene that's easily identifiable by the color. Obviously, it resembles chocolate. You know, the head tends to be dark. It has like a slight stamping on the head toward the rear of the head where the neck meets the head. The body looks normal, but it's darker like chocolate, like a chocolate brown. So it's not your normal type brown that you're going to see when you're dealing with chocolate. And then obviously everything in the spider complex, if you breed it and you hit the odds, you can form allelic combos, one of what you're going to actually see today. So with all of that being said, I say, hey, let's see that chocolatey goodness. So let's roll. So what you have here, guys, is a single gene chocolate that's het for clown. This is actually a proven breeder male. It's a really good way to get chocolate into your clowns or into your program period. This one is actually available as well. Really haven't pushed him. He's one of those snakes where it's like you don't mind if he occupies a tub because he is actually our only chocolate male and he's het clown. The reason we're selling him is because we're in the market for obviously stepping up and getting something a little bit more complex, or producing ourselves several males and females. So check out that pattern and look at the tone of the colors. Definitely blows out some of the alien heads. Single eyes. Nice little dotted dorsal pattern, but the tone, that chocolatey tone, is crazy. Cool. So let me show you what chocolate and Inchi looks like. So this girl here is chocolate and Inchi. Everybody knows the series. If you go back and check out the series we did with Inchi, we went in detail on Inchi, but look at how chocolate interacts with Inchi. Man, it changes the snake absolutely completely. Beautiful girl. Only other thing in her is she's double het for hypo and pied. But chocolate Inchi, she's absolutely beautiful. Inchi really added a lot of gold to that chocolate base, but chocolate is a very strong gene that kept the chocolate tones. Beautiful girl. So we have quite a few to show, so we're going to move on. So here, you're like, oh, it look like the same snake. But no, this girl here, you can tell the pattern is different. This is what happens when you have chocolate, Inchy, and then you got a single dose of Orange Dream in the mix. So she is definitely brighter, and check out her sides. There's no yellow belly in her, but her side walls are really, really super yellow, which is what Orange Dream brought into the mix. It brought that orange side walls from the belly up into the pattern. Inchy makes it yellow, and still a very strong chocolate base. So we haven't done any of the recessives. The reason we want to show this girl, I wanted you to see what chocolate looks like with just Orange Dream, since I showed you her with Orange Dream, chocolate, and Inchy. So this is the pied chocolate Orange Dream. It does, how do I say, as bright as Orange Dream makes your pies or your snakes, chocolate together with Orange Dream dulls your brightness just a tad, but you can still see it. You can still see it very prevalent, very, very present, and it's definitely still a visually stunning snake. This girl should be coming into her first breeding season this year. She's a little hog of an eater. But check those tones out. She's absolutely beautiful. Pied, Orange Dream, chocolate. So you guys seen Orange Dream, chocolate, and pied. Now we're going to show you Orange Dream, chocolate, spot nose. This girl, still a juvenile, still growing. Very key to some of our projects we're going to be working, because spot nose and chocolate are allelic. So since both genes is in this girl, she's very important, and she's going to be here for quite some time. You know, you look at your collections, guys, and make sure that on paper it makes sense. You always write everything down and catalog everything, because for her, you would say, hey, yeah, there's no recessives in her. That's fine. Everything this girl produces, no matter what the male is, she will never produce a normal. Very important to know that about your collection. So everything she produces will either be spot nose or chocolate, without even knowing what your male is. No matter what your male is, every baby is going to throw spot nose or chocolate, which is very important when you want to make some of them cool combos. You put a killer male with her and create some stunners. And 50% of the babies will have Orange Dream in the mix as well, because she's Orange Dream. So make sure you work your programs and set up your collection to give you exactly what you would want. A allelic girl right here. And the star of the show from Morphed Out Reptiles. She will be breeding this season, and we already have a lock with her. Thank goodness. She's fresh shed. She's absolutely gorgeous. This girl is a hog of an eater. Check her out. So she is super Orange Dream, chocolate, Inchy, and fire. So check her out. She's like, I'm trying to get a grip of you. She's a busy one. It's feeding day, and she's looking for food too, I'm sure. There's none here, so I would appreciate if she doesn't tag me. Check her out. Camera's over there, mama. Super Orange Dream, chocolate, Inchy, fire. So for us, this is definitely a beautiful girl that's a part of our collection. She's gonna be here quite some time. She's not a lilac, but again, know your collection. We have a smaller collection if it comes to big size breeders. Like I said, we have right over 200 snakes. But a girl like this, we can put her to work in so many different programs. And it's because of her combinations of genes. Every baby though that she produces will have orange stream in it. And then it's 50-50 odds whether it'll be chocolate, Inchi, fire, on top of whatever your male genes may be. So for you beginners out there, very entry level type of video. Girls like this, do not pass them up. Reason being, you get a girl like this and you get into whatever your recessives may be. If it's pod, if it's DG, if it's clown, and you breed her to even single gene recessive, guess what, guys? Every baby is going to be orange dream, and then there's a 50-50 shot. Every baby would be chocolate, Inchi, fire, any combination of those three genes, along with, like I said, every baby will be orange dream. Every baby will be het for whatever that recessive male is, which kind of gives you a nice little powerful clutch when it comes to building a collection. So guys, there you have it. Chocolate gene, very interesting gene, very old gene. Is one of the OG genes, been out forever. You can do a ton with that gene. Certain combos completely transforms your snakes. Add chocolate to your collection. Excuse me, add chocolate to your collection. It will definitely take you in a different direction. It's, you know, it's like being a painter and you having your canvas. You know, start with that slate of single gene chocolate. Really didn't do a ton, but you definitely see where it mixes and blends with certain genes. Haven't seen too many bad combos with it. We don't, in my opinion, we don't have any bad combos when it comes to the chocolate gene. And honestly, at this stage of our collection building and everything, if we had a bad combo with any of our snakes, we would even take a loss and move it on to whoever is the next person that wants to work with that. If we create a gene that doesn't blow our mind or that we refuse to continue to work with, there's somebody else out there that wants to work that gene. We'll make that snake available and move away from it. We don't want to just create snakes just to create snakes. We want to be very boutique style. We're planning on doing another video going into detail on our angle in the market, in today's market, and moving forward. Every customer is not going to be for you. Every project is not going to be for you. No one can work every project, because it's like being a jack of all trades. How they say, jack of all trades, ace of none. And we don't want to operate that way. So back to chocolate, wonderful, amazing gene. We're working with Wookie as well. They're lilac with each other, so we plan on making some really cool allelic combos with those two, and pushing the threshold. It would be really cool to have a Wookie chocolate, you know, double het DG pie. So that may be coming up in the near future, or going a different direction where you do Wookie chocolate double het ultramel pie. We're in both of those double visual and triple visual projects. So hopefully you guys are really enjoying this content. Hit that subscribe button, follow our journey, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified of everything we have going on. And again, we're getting married this weekend, so it's going to be a really fun weekend. The 1st of October, that's when the wedding is. And we're gonna have a blast. Again, if you guys want to send any stickers for the incubator or anything, go ahead and send it to our P.O. Box 1474, Spartanburg, South Carolina 29304. I know Audra loves cards, so anything like congratulation cards and things of the sort, she will love. She's a male queen. Really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this series. We put a lot of time and dedication to what we do here. We try to be as absolute transparent as possible. And we're gonna keep bringing you bangers. Everything we got going on, we're gonna bring it right to you. You guys can do this too. If this is your dream or passion, follow through with it. Don't live through other people. Follow through on your own dreams. Go check out Morph Market out. Oh, as well as we think, yes, a lot of people are going to be working the double visual, triple visual projects, but we're going to be releasing two high end, very, I guess, rare, we will say. We're not tooting our own horn because, I mean, it's still the beginning of that project, but not very many are available. So we're going to be releasing two double het monsoon hypo males. We're keeping a bunch, pretty much the whole clutch, but we're going to be releasing two males that's already 100% double het hypo monsoon. So if you're looking to get into that monsoon project, hit us up. Hit us up very, very soon. This is kind of like a sneak peek or alert, letting you guys know to get dibs on it because it's not listed yet on our Morph Market. So we'll be taking pictures. Also, if you guys see anything on our Morph Market that you'll like, contact us on that as well. We will be vending Tinley next weekend and with the crested geckos. We will not be vending with any snakes. Our Flawless Exotic Creations business plan is similar to our Crested Geckos business plan. We were full-blown online Crested Geckos for 3 years straight without vending or anything, building the brand before we started vending shows. So we're kind of following after that business plan. So if you do decide that you want to pick your snakes up in person, we can do a little meet and greet at the show. If you want to pick them up in person, place your orders, settle everything, let us know what you want us to bring out, and pick it up at the Tinley show. We appreciate you watching. Will, Flawless Exotic Creations, out.